Welcome to the exciting world of dinghy sailing. In this video, we will be exploring and demonstrating the techniques of rigging a Capri 14. Use this guide as a supplemental resource to class time rigging. And as always, smooth sailing! Let's start by lowering the centerboard. It provides stability, and it also allows the boat to move upwind and not slip sideways. Be sure to use two hands when securing the bungee to the transom. Otherwise, your shins or face may be angry with you.
We now move on to installing the rudder. Be sure to not drop the cotter ring.
Or the rudder.
They both sink.
Make sure the tiller makes it underneath the traveler. If you don't, your boat won't sail right, and you'll also be made fun of in the sailing community. You remember that cotter ring? It's time to go back on.
But don't drop it.
The ocean will swallow it. Now that's a good fit.
Time to put the boom on.
Where does it get its name, I wonder?
Boom!
To the head.
Slide the gooseneck into the groove in the mast. Next, unwrap the Cunningham and boom vang and let them both hang down.
Let's proceed to rigging up the main sheet. We use the main sheet to control our main sail, which controls the speed of our boat. We attach our main sheet to the boom with a bowline. Take it away, Captain Quint.
Little brown eel comes out of the cave, swims into the hole, comes out of the hole, goes back into the cave again. It's not too good, is it, Chief?
Locate the end of the line, reach down, grab the traveler block, and run the line from bow to stern. Then stern to bow, through the block on the boom. Next, hand the end of the line to your partner.
We're going to run this line through the block at the middle of the boom. Same thing, stern to bow, only we're going to drop straight down to a block that makes a ratcheting sound. Once you hear this noise, feed the line through, and we go through the fair lead on top of our cleat. To finish the main sheet, we tie a figure 8, and we're done. It's now time to grab our mainsail. Whoa! It's here!
Let's start by unfolding the mainsail and locating the clew. The clew will have the outhaul attached to it. Next, feed the clew and foot through the groove on the top of the boom. Work with your partner and feed it until it stops.
Right about here. Stop. We then locate the tack of our sail. Remove the tack pin. Anytime now. Come on. And place it through the metal grommet located at the tack. It is now secure.
Start at the tack and move to the head by following the left. Once you've located the head, reach down and uncleat the halyard on the starboard side. Next, take the pin out of the shackle and release the slip knot. Then attach the shackle to the head, making sure that nothing is kinked or twisted.
This is where partner participation comes in hand. With two people on the boat, the person on the bow will be in charge of feeding the sail along the mast. The person on the starboard side is in charge of hoisting, like so. Once we get to the top, the person that has just hoisted will cleat off on a horn cleat. It's on the starboard side still, nothing's changed. Take the end of your line, loosely coil it, and place it in one of our pockets. We now move on to the boom vang. Yep, that easy. Finish it off with a figure 8 if one doesn't exist, and drop it.
Next, locate the Cunningham. It is attached to the gooseneck. Feed it from the port side through the grommet to the starboard side jam cleat. Pull it through, and don't forget your figure 8.
We're almost done. The final thing we need is our jib, then our boat can sail right. But to get off the boat, we need to warn our crew. Stepping off is said when leaving the boat, and
Stepping on
is said when we board the boat, or ship, or aircraft carrier.
Now it's time to rig the jib. Take the jib sheets and toss them in the boat. Then unroll the jib until you reach the tack corner. Then attach the snap shackle to the grommet in the sail. And attach your hanks.
Unfortunately, this must be done one by one. We're doing this in fast motion. How long do you think it'll take you?
Done.
Now it's time to run the jib sheets. First uncoil the sheets. And separate them into two.
Hey, give me that.
Hand one to your partner.
He's impatient because he's been on the boat this whole time.
Run it outside the shrouds and through the fairlead. Pass it through the cleat and move on to the next side.
I'll take this one.
Around the outside of the shrouds. Pass it into the fairlead through the cleat. And end with a figure eight. Why do we use a figure eight, Jack?
We don't want to lose our sheets. Figure eight's a great way of putting a stop to that. And that's why we call it a stopper knot.
Now it's time to hoist the jib. Release the halyard from the cleat located on the port side of the mast.
Free the shackle, which is sometimes quite tricky. As I said, quite tricky.
Now attach the shackle to the head of the jib.
Be sure to look up for any twists and tangles in the line.
Now we're ready to hoist.
No, we're not. Now we are. Cleat it off. That's a horn cleat.
Nice and snug.
Same as our main. Loosely coil, put it in a pocket. We're done.
Rigging can be tricky, but hang in there and you'll master it. Let's go sailing, Jack.
Let's do it.
Woohoo!